Marjorie Taylor Greene and the MAGA cult in government have passed the biggest piece of anti-trans legislation in the history of Congress. This bill now has to pass through the Senate, which is a majority Republican. This bill will make it a felony with a 10-year prison sentence for a doctor if they prescribe the correct medication for a trans or non-binary person. And let's remember, all major medical associations, as well as researchers, doctors, therapists, psychiatrists, and gender experts all agree gender-affirming care is appropriate treatment for trans people, and it is life-saving. Ripping this medication away from trans youth will be devastating and deadly. This is why families with trans children are fleeing the country, the U.S., Not to mention losing gender-affirming care is going to cause mental health problems like depression, anxiety, and suicide. Cisgender kids are allowed to have these gender-affirming services anytime, and they actually use these services more than trans people do. 99% of trans people never detransition, and only 5 to 13% ever have a genital surgery. Most doctors who are reputable don't even do these on minors anyway. A majority of detransitioners said they do it because of transphobia, bullying, violence towards them, and anti-trans legislation like we're seeing from the MAGA cult. The lies that Republicans tell would be laughable and ridiculous if they weren't so fucking dangerous. Republicans are intentionally hurting trans people and trans youth, children. And let's remember also, this Republican Party is harboring and protecting pedophiles, sexual attackers, criminals, and career liars. This behavior towards trans people, especially trans youth, is despicable, disgusting, and hateful. Their beliefs are not backed by research, experts, science, data, or facts, but a personal opinion based on fantasy and delusion. This is a cult that is forcing incorrect opinions on the public and lying every step of the way. This opens the door for uneducated people to react with fear to trans people because they don't understand trans identity, and they've been told by religious cults like Turning Point that trans identity doesn't exist. Trans people are here. We do exist. Trans identity is valid no matter what Republicans say or do. We have existed throughout history, documented since ancient Rome. We will never cease to exist. And the way Republicans are treating trans people right now is unforgivable. They will cause irreversible harm to these children and to these families through their reckless, delusional thinking. If you think this decision is a good one, you are ignorant to the lives of trans people. And let's pray for the sake of these children that this bill is not passed in the Senate. If you live in Washington, our state senators are Patty Murray and Maria Cantwell. I'm going to post their phone numbers below. We need to call all the senators in the U.S. and demand that they do not vote to approve this bill. This will save trans children. This is literally life or death for them. Please like this video, leave your comments below, share this. Transgender people are being suppressed from the algorithm. Thank you guys. I'll be back soon with more news.